The moment I realized no one was coming to my birthday party, I didn't cry, I calculated. My name is Melva. I'm 29. And on the night I turned 29, I stood under a balloon arch I'd paid for, staring at an empty room, while my younger sister celebrated her boyfriend's "I love you" anniversary on a cake I had ordered, with guests I had invited, in a venue I had booked with my own money. 87 people. I invited 87 people. I made a list. Sent proper invites. Paid for catering, a DJ, fairy lights, mood lighting, napkins I folded by hand the night before. All of it, my idea, my savings, my dream of finally being seen. Not as the quiet one. Not as the dependable sister. But as someone worth showing up for. And yet, at 6:47 p.m., only 5 people were there. 6 if you count the DJ, who was fiddling with speaker wires like he'd rather be anywhere else. My mom waved from the buffet table, gave me a thumbs up, mouthed, "Looks great." My dad sat stiffly at a round table, picking at finger food like he was auditing a grocery store. My sister Emma scrolled on her phone, pacing near the bar like this wasn't supposed to be my party. I kept checking the door. Maybe they were late. Maybe traffic. Maybe I just wasn't worth the effort. At 7:05, I checked my phone. No messages. No missed calls. I pulled up the guest list. 87 names. Some were long shots, sure. But most weren't. Most were people I'd helped move, fixed Wi-Fi for, shown up for when they were sick. Some had said, "Can't wait." One replied, "Thanks for inviting me." I texted two, Dan from work, Lydia, a friend of a friend I'd helped last summer. Dan replied, "Thought it was a small family thing. Your mom said it was private." Lydia never replied. Then I saw it, Emma showing a photo to my mom. Martin, her boyfriend, holding a tiny cake with a glittery candle. Caption: 1 year since we said I love you. I stared. No way. At 7:30, my mom brought out the cake. Not the one I ordered. At 7:42, I walked past the dessert table and saw the gold icing. Love always wins. Emma and Martin. My brain refused to compute it. They didn't ask. They didn't tell me. They just used my party. My money. My name. My mom walked over, sipping punch, and said, "Well, someone should enjoy the space." Like it wasn't the most casually cruel thing she could say. I sat down at the farthest table. The DJ played to an empty room. At 8:01, Martin arrived. White shirt, small bouquet. Kissed Emma like they were at their own engagement. Took selfies under the fairy lights I'd paid extra for. Smiled like this was all his idea. And maybe it was just not mine. I didn't say a word. But 2 days later, Emma was single. I sat there for 30 minutes, breathing in the smell of buffet chicken and watery punch, feeling something old crack open inside me. Not with a scream, but with a quiet split, like a seam giving after years of pressure. And what I kept thinking wasn't about the cake or the guests. It was about when I was 16. I liked Martin, not just as a friend. We'd known each other since we were 6, race scooters that barely rolled straight. I told my family over dinner, "I think I might ask Martin out." Emma laughed like I'd said I was running for president. "Martin? He's not going to date you." My mom smiled, not kindly. "He's very handsome, honey." That was it. No encouragement. Just quiet disbelief that a guy like him would say yes to a girl like me. So I didn't ask. We drifted. 10 years later, he started at my law firm. We reconnected. Lunches. Jokes. That same spark. I told Emma naively, "I'm thinking about asking him out." She said, "Don't rush it. Let me talk to him first. Feel it out." I let her, because I was trained to defer. 3 weeks later, they were dating. No apology. "It just happened," she said. "He obviously didn't think of you that way." My mom, "There's such a good match. Things just fall into place." After that, I pulled back, focused on work, but still paid my parents' electric bill, covered plumbing repairs, brought groceries. No one asked if I could afford it. No one thanked me. Just called me reliable. The birthday party was supposed to be different. A moment where I wasn't just orbiting other people's lives, But when the room stayed empty, I knew. Dan's text confirmed it. Your mom said it was a small family thing. I wasn't overwhelmed. I was erased. When I saw that cake, love always wins. It wasn't a twist. It was confirmation. They used me. After Martin left, I didn't storm out. I slipped through the side exit with a half-deflated balloon and a water bottle. No one noticed. At home, I changed, sat in the dark, fridge humming, heartbeat echoing. No tears. No screams. Just stillness. Then I opened my laptop. Drafted a letter, tight, neutral, bullet points. Attached receipts. Venue, catering, DJ, backdrop. Sent it to my parents and Emma. Since the event was repurposed without consent and guests were redirected, I'm requesting reimbursement, $3,460. 2 hours later, the calls came. Mom, Emma, Dad. I didn't answer. Let them scream into voicemail. At noon, a group chat message. Melva is demanding money for her own birthday? Emma. Easier than admitting no one showed up. I typed. You told them not to come. Silence. Then I posted a screenshot, a message from my coworker. Melva decided to scale down to close family only. She's overwhelmed. Signed, Mom. That broke the seal. Aunt Julie. I got that too. Cousin Steve. We were told to come after 8 for Emma and Martin's toast. Another screenshot. Join us for a private toast. 1 year of love. Emma and Martin. I didn't have to explain. The truth did it for me. Next day, Martin came to my office. No knock. Just stared. Why didn't you tell me it was your party? I said, I didn't know. He's Saturday. I thought we were celebrating with you. I said, you were. Just not for me. Then I told him everything, 16, the dinner table, my mom's words, how I told Emma I liked him, how she felt it out. He sat silent, fists clenched. Jesus, he whispered. Yeah, I said. That's about right. He left. Next day, Emma called 5 times. On the 5th, I answered. What did you say to him? I said nothing. He broke up with me. I laughed. You did this all by yourself. Hung up. Blocked her. Went to my banking app. Disconnected my parents' internet payment. Canceled the backup credit card. Removed myself from the family Netflix. Felt weirdly good. Martin didn't text. But the next evening, he knocked. 8:30 p.m. I opened the door in sweatpants, eating cold lasagna like a divorced raccoon. He stood there, hoodie, messy hair, eyes uncertain. I'm not here to fight. I just needed to talk to someone who wasn't her. I stepped aside. Saturday, I broke up with her, he said. I figured. I said. I don't think I was in love with her, he said. I think I just wanted to believe I could be. I nodded. You should have told me, he said. I didn't think it would matter, I said. You seemed happy. He almost smiled. Do you ever think about what would have happened if you had? We sat in silence, shared history, wrong turns, too much silence. Maybe we could get dinner sometime, he said. Just us. See where it goes. I smiled. You're asking me out. I'm asking if you want to try. Yeah, I said. I do. Then he kissed me. Soft. Slow. Familiar. Like coming home. Afterward, he wore my shirt, curled up beside me, like he'd always belonged. Then knock. 11:42 p.m. Emma. She stepped in, saw him in my shirt, and snapped. You're screwing my boyfriend? I'm not your boyfriend, Martin said. You broke up with me. Now you're here with her. He's not property, I said. She hit me fast, clumsy, under the eye. I stumbled. Martin stepped between us. You need to leave. Emma, you think this is better? You moved on this fast. Martin said nothing. Just crossed his arms. This is what you wanted, right? She said. You've been jealous your whole life. I didn't steal anything, I said. He made his own choice. That's what messes with you, isn't it? She left. Martin helped me with ice. That was the first time she scared me, he said. She scared me my whole life, I muttered. He understood. I don't feel guilty, he said. That wasn't love. That was ownership. Next day, my parents came, tag team intervention. You're causing damage, Mom said. Emma's devastated. She hit me, I said. Dad rolled his eyes. She's upset you ambushed her. Martin stepped in, still in my hoodie. She said you stole her boyfriend. I didn't steal anything. He left. Then he came here. You couldn't just let her have one thing? Dad asked. I laughed. One thing? Like the party I paid for? The guest list you erased? The cake with her name on it? The guy I liked since I was 16, the one I told you about at dinner and you laughed? That's not ancient history. That's a pattern. They stared like I'd committed a crime. I covered your bills. Groceries. Repairs. Internet. And all I got was silence. You always picked her, even when it cost me everything. But I'm not doing it anymore. Mom's eyes filled, not with guilt, but discomfort. I opened the door. You can leave now. They did. Martin kissed my bruise. You okay? No, I said. But I'm free. 2 years later, we're married. Small ceremony. Friends. Chosen family. People who show up. My parents and Emma? Not invited. Haven't spoken since. I never got my $3,460 back. But I got Martin. So, I'd say I came out ahead. If this story moved you, if you've ever been invisible in your own family, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more real stories of quiet strength and second chances, and comment below. Where are you watching from, and have you ever reclaimed your life after being erased? Because your story matters, and someone out there might just find the courage to walk away and finally be seen.